Hello my Owlettes, and welcome back to the second video in making of our Funky Junky aprons. And so I am going to glue my pocket down. I did have to make some glue changes. So this is what my thought is, and I had a dream about this. And Kristen, if you're listening to this, you were in my dream and you were talking about the apron. I think because you mentioned that you were really looking forward to this project. So my whole thing is that I was like, oh, it's going to be one of these things that I just don't have from year to year. And you were like, wait a minute, you will have it from year to year. You just need to fold it up, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, don't ask me why. I have some crazy dreams. I think it's just the creative side of myself, you know. So I busted out my hot glue gun, and I'm going to be hot glue gunning these items on my tree. I mean, on my apron, because this will be something that, now if you have a sewing machine, this would be a great project that you can zip, 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 you know, the things down. But I'm having to come in because my glue, for some weird reason, is just not holding it good enough. And so I'm repairing it as I go along with my hot glue gun. Now, with that being said, as much junk as I'm going to put on this Funky Junky apron, I'm not going to be washing it. It's going to be probably something that I wear like on Christmas Eve when I have events or something like that. So, and I'm totally okay with it, and I'm going to take good care of it, Kristen. I promise. That in my dream I was thinking about, like, oh, I probably won't I wouldn't take care of it. I don't know. That's the vibe that in my head of my dream. I have crazy dreams. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So, as I mentioned, go to your stash, shop your stash, whatever you have. I'm going to be using pom-poms, some little felt trees, and these are things that I picked up at Dollar Tree. And I used one last year, and I want to show you guys. Let me open this up first. You know, I love my little gingerbread men, and I had this thought the other day about what to do with them. So I'm going to pick out two. And they're actually little, these are great if you're having like little events with your nieces or nephews or grandkids or kids. You can add these to, you can make little ornaments. And I made them last year. I had, excuse me, I think I picked some up at Hobby Lobby or something, because now that I'm looking at it, let me pull my journal. Actually, I think this was from a couple years back. But look at this cute little dude I put on here. Isn't he sweet? And I did the little wiggly eyes and everything. So, but he was already stitched and puffed. So I'm not sure where I got this, and I don't know. Yeah, my dates. I've got to come through and add. I'm just show you guys real quick my dates. I don't think this was last year. No, because we didn't do our, so it must have been the year before. So, I just love this book. I love looking back at my journals. It's just so much fun. It's inspiring and fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. These are going to be little flat guys. And I think I'm going to do my wiggly eyes, even though I'm going to have to go get them out of the other drawer, because I really like them. So I'm picking up my apron. You can see I have a whole bunch, but we're going to be working with the top half today. And my pocket, what my plan thought is that I'm going to put my little gingerbread men like coming out of my pocket, right? But they're going to be flat, and I'll go ahead and glue those. They're going to be flat, but then this is going to be where I can still put things in there. Does that make sense? So they're going to look like they're coming out of the pocket, but then there's going to be the pocket. So I think that's where I'm going to put them, right here. And they're going to be kind of like maybe overlapping a little bit, is how I kind of envision them. Like that, like they're jumping out. And then I'm going to decorate them up and then glue the pocket down. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get out my fabric fix glue for them, since they are going to be flat. And I'm going to put a really nice, generous amount. Now, if you don't have the gingerbread cutouts, I know that you can go online, and I wish now I would have looked for them and included them in the kit, but I didn't think about this at the time. But you could cut out trees. You can use anything from felt. You could do ornaments, Santas, if you wanted to go that route. And I may be interrupted because, you know, my household's always crazy, so you would think that it wouldn't be. But I think it's just how it is here. Okay. So yeah, I'm not going to be shy and stingy on my glue for this project. But I'm using very high temp glue, Gorilla Glue, for my hot glue gun. And I use that for every project pretty much, just because I don't want, how did I have this? Let me go get the eyeballs. Okay, now I'm a little bit more prepared. I got all my Funky Junky ribbons and stuff, and then I'm going to, that gave them a minute to dry, and I think I'm just going to put that like this. So, let's go ahead and glue this down. And again, I'm going to use my hot glue gun, and I'm going to try to do this fairly quickly because I don't want it to dry. And I'm just going to add that down. Oops. Well, I ran out of glue. Okay, just like that. And turn it over and add it to where these guys are kind of poking out. And just seal that down. We're going to shut the door. Okay, perfect. It's a squeaky door. All right, okay. So let's decorate our little gingerbread men. We're going to use eyeballs, like I mentioned. And I went back and forth on using the eyeballs because I was like, oh gosh. But I have come to determine, I don't know why I thought that I would be able to wash this thing, but it's not going to happen. And I'll put it in a nice box to be able to have it from year to year. So of course I'm going to make a little gingerbread man and a little gingerbread girl. I posted on Instagram the other day, and Hope got me this. I think she might have actually got me the male too last year, and then I think she got me the female. Anyway, I love these guys. These are like my favorite. They are so adorable. So I have them sitting on my desk for inspiration. So I'm going to kind of go with a male and a female little gingerbread. Then I have my junky little bin here full of all the goodies. And I can put like some holly. I'm going to make sure that you guys can see, but I could put some holly on her. And I could he could hold a wreath even. Like that. And then I've got this really pretty gold rickrack that I can use for their little pieces here. I'll cut it down too. I'm just going to cut some little pieces and add them. Oops. Okay, and then I think how I'm going to deter him is I'm going to put holly in her hair, and I'm going to put a bow tie on him. So I've got to find out how to exactly make the bow tie. And I love this little material here. Let's see if I can do something with it. Either add it. I'm thinking maybe I could do a bow tie with this. Let me see something. When you do projects like this, it really makes you think, I'm never getting rid of my scraps again. Okay, let's try to make this into a bow tie. So I cut that ribbon. It's actually in half, but I'm going to keep it folded like that. And I'm going to add a little bit of glue here. And add it on here like that. And then I'm going to squish it up. So I'm going to actually trim off a little bit here. And add that one side. Oops. Down. Because I want to kind of squish it up in the middle. And that way it pops out. And I'm going to trim the sides while I'm holding down that piece. And let's see what it looks like. Not too shabby, right? Oops, hot glue stuck to it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that piece down onto his neck there. Now he's getting some character. And then of course you got to have their little buttons, right? But I'm going to use little pom-poms for their buttons. And I thought I had some pom-poms in my Funky Junky bowl here. I know I have some. Here's a red one. Oh yeah. And then I could just put this in her. Now, what did I do for that, my journal? I was going to look and see what I did for their that one's lips, that charm. I guess I didn't put anything because it already had one on there. So, we'll have to figure out what we're going to do. I have some of this red string in here that may actually work, or I could use some this, which works out really cute for a smile. And I feel like she needs something on her neck, right? Because she's just kind of, she's got her bow in her hair, but I feel like she also needs something. But she needs to be contrasting, I feel like. So, let's see what else I got. In my, ooh, I even have pieces of candy, which would be really cute on there. I could still use the pocket. Okay, well, we'll come to it in a minute. Maybe if I add a smile on her, it'll kind of like add. So I'm going to go ahead and finish him up, put his little eyeballs on. Oops. That one eyeball needs to come down. There you go. He was looking funny. Okay, so let's see. We have this. Which is kind of cute. Or we have this one. Kind of like the darker, actually, the more solid, since it's a smaller piece. And I'm just going to put a little smile like that and come in here and add this string. You guys, is it close enough for you guys to see that, what I'm doing here? Let me move it in a little bit. And then I'm just going to trim. These scissors are not the sharpest scissors. on. There you go. And then I can always kind of come in and add a little bit more. These are where these tweezers would come in handy for this little bitty project. To really be able to not burn fingers. Okie dokie. Okay. And if I had some itty bitty teeny pom-poms, which I do, where are they at? Let's see how these would work. I could put these like on the end of his smile. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, let's do that. That way that kind of seals in that string as well. And I don't have to worry about it getting unraveled. Okay. So for his arms, I'll cut that right here. Then I'm going to add his little wreath that he's holding. He's decorating as well. I wish I would have had this done before the Play All Day in person event. I would love to have worn it. That would have been so much fun. Okay. Boop. And then I'm going to put this guy. There you go. What do y'all think? Isn't he adorable? Okay. I don't think I'll use those, but I'm going to put those back in there. Okay, let's work on her now. And we're going to start with the eyeballs. Ooh, made a mess. These would be actually really, really cute to do on a journal cover too. Sometimes I feel like I get in a hurry to get ready for Christmas because I want to enjoy the holidays, you know, so much. And that I rush through. Not that I love my cover, don't get me wrong, to my journal, but I'm sitting here going, oh, this would have been a cute. I could still do a page inside my journal because these are little like flat, and so they would be cute. I might do that. That would be kind of fun. So yeah, we're getting, actually speaking of the holidays, we are like on top of them. So we have not next week, but the following week here in the States, we have Thanksgiving, which is kind of like really fun. And to me, that really just, everything goes into, that's when all the events and parties and things like that happen. So that's why I like to decorate early, because if not, I'm so busy doing other things that I don't get a chance to do all my decorating. So that's what I'm going to work on today. Is I got to finish getting my coffee bar done, and I want to do some rearranging. Brazos always puts together a hot cocoa bar, and I was going to make a suggestion of moving it from where it's at right now, and then what else? Oh, I have my little display case that I have all my fun things on. that needs to be decorated as well. And then I feel like at that point, and there's a few ornaments I still want to hang out. I don't know if I told you guys. If I did, forgive me, I'll tell you again what I did was, I think I did tell y'all, is that we did, oh yeah, I did, the smaller tree. So I definitely want to make sure that I still put all the kids' ornaments out, but I really like them displayed around the house. Oh, let's see, unravel. My scissors are not good for this project. They need to be sharpened again. Not to worry, not to worry. We're going to add a little bitty pom-pom so she can be... Oh wait, that's not the itty bitty ones. She can be completed and not worry about her smile being unraveled. There you go. Okay. Where? Oh, she needs her little. She needs her little. Her little pom pom. So then, if I need to go, oh, let me bring my pencil with me. Ta-da! It goes inside the pocket. And if I need to come through and like fix a couple things, it will be possible. Yeah, because like, for example, where that ribbon I had is kind of like a binding ribbon. So I'm just going to add this to close in that gap. Okay. Alrighty. Yay! How cute is that? Okay, so next I have this ribbon I picked up, this trim. It's 5 yards. I am including it in this month's Stopping by Woods kit because to me it's like the woods and it's the trees, and I am going to be adding it into that kit. So this is what my thought process was. And maybe I can make a decision now that I'm doing it, you know. So I love this, right? Let me expand it out a little bit here. Okay. Oh my gosh. I really love this. Okay. Then I debated on trimming it out, right? So I debated, this is a couple things I have. I have these cut out trees that I thought about just placing them randomly throughout the apron, you know, like, and then adding bows. I have these bows I bought. Let's get a colorful bow. Here's a turquoisey one. And I thought about adding these on the trees, right? Or do I just put the trees across the top? And those little itty bitty pom-poms come in handy because I can actually put them on the tree. Do I put these on? Which this is looking pretty darn cute. It's not a dark color one. I'm also including one of these in the kit as well. So you can add it into your journal. And then, so I have that idea. And then we could put bows, right, at the top. Oh, I'm really liking this one so far. And I have my pom-poms where if I wanted to add little pom-poms, I could, even though these are kind of bigger and these are pretty tiny pom-poms, but that looks pretty darn cute. We could do that, right? So that's the other idea. Or the other one that I kind of tossed around quite a bit, but this is where I think it might over years get kind of like weird, you know, like not as fluffy as I would want it to be. And it's weird. I always think about, well, how's this, instead of like just live in the moment and don't worry about next year, I always think about long term. What is this going to be next year? I don't know. Do you guys do that? Do you think about like just having fun right now, or do you think about just, or you know, having fun but being creative and doing whatever? It doesn't matter if it doesn't last from year to year, or do you think about, will this last from year to year? I know, the things. Or I thought about getting really fun, really sparkly, and adding this all the way around. Like, I've seen people do this for the ugly sweater. You know, they add their own textures, which is this thing. But I'm just looking at, I looked in the camera just now, and I think my winner for my choice is going to be the trees. I don't know. I really, really like that. So let's add the trees. And then I also thought about adding pom-poms like all over. But I have some bigger ones, like this size. But I thought about adding like colorful pom-poms just all over here like this. Random pom-poms. So that would be really cute. And I could always trim this out with something. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the trees, because I know we've been already quite a bit into this. I'm going to close the video off, and then I'm going to set it on my mannequin that I have and think about the next step, and then I'll let you guys, you know, that way you have some options too. I mean, because this may be like, wow, this is a lot, or wow, I want to add a lot more, wow, I want to do that tinsel. So I really love the idea of just leaving it, you know, kind of like not sure what I'm going to do yet on it. Mrs. Claus is she likes to be creative too, and not, I have to be like, make it, and then like, okay, what else do I need to add? And which I really do, I am starting to feel like I don't want it to have all this beautiful colors at the top and then turn around and not have anything along the edges, you know? So I think I'm going to do 5. Let me put this outside. I don't run out of room. There. That's perfect. Okay. Oh, I already glued that one. Oh my goodness. Don't pull that up. So our next project after the apron is going to be the little trinket box. And I am so excited about that one. So yeah, I'm going to be using my little Funky Junky bowl full of things, and we're going to do our little trinket box. If you didn't order the kit came with a little bitty metal box. It looks like an Altoids box. Definitely, if you have an Altoids box, you can use it. It's very, or you can even use a little wooden cardboard box, but it's basically making a little trinket box. And I have added a lot of pictures on in my Pinterest that have it as well. So when we do the video, I'll link that to down below. Okay. Let's add the bows. Okay, so I'm gonna take them out here. So I'm gonna do a blue one. I don't have many colorful ones left, I don't think. Oops. I have a pink. I have a purple. Orange. And these I ordered off Amazon, and I can definitely leave a link below to show you guys. And because see, then I also ordered some like beautiful green velvety, brown velvet, white velvet, but here's a bright green. I think that would work. Maybe move it around just a little bit. Okay. Let's see if I have any other color. Having them in a yellow bag is not the best idea. But I think I had them at the play all day, so I think I just literally grabbed whatever bag I had and just put them in there. Okay. Now if you don't have trees, you could do any shape. You could do ribbon. So many possibilities to this project. And you could do like whatever color. And this would be a great little project, I think, to do like for an event, is to have people come over and make their Funky Junky aprons. And even not even putting pom-poms on them would be cute. Would be really cute also, but you know, we got to go that little extra bit. I'll have to come through with the paintbrush, you know, and kind of like take up the glues, all the glue strings. Okay, so let's see how many pom-poms we can put on to each. Orange, I think maybe 2, or should I do 3 for good measure? Probably 3 for good measure. Blue, put a purple one there. Orange, pink. Blue, purple, pink. Okay, I think they almost all have pink on them, which, you know, it is my signature color. Okay, let's wrap this up with this end of the project, and then the next one will be I'm going to go put this on the mannequin. I'm going to bring the camera with me so I can show you guys. And then we're going to see if we come back with another video or not. Or if we say, this is it. This is, to me, I love it. It fits me. So we'll decide here in just a minute if we're going to trim it out or not. But if I do trim it out, I'll do it in another video so that way you guys can carry on with your day and not have a super long video. Perfect. Alright, so stay with me just a moment and I'm going to go set my apron up and I will be right back. So cute. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to scroll down here. Apron is on the mannequin. As you can see, it's like a dress form. I do think I'm going to come in and add some pom-poms down here. I'm going to iron that first to get all those, let's see if my finger comes in here, get all those wrinkles out. And then I think I'm going to put like random pom-poms like I mentioned, and then I might trim it out with a pom-pom trim. So that will be in another video because I'm going to set it up on how I'm going to try to video it. I may have to do it on my table versus my desk. So, but isn't it adorable? It looks so festive. So thank you guys, and I will see you shortly. I hope to get this done this weekend, tomorrow, and then I'll post it. But I can't wait to see you guys decorate your apron as well. You guys have a super sparkly rest of the day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.